to our people, that is with the Internet of Things. Robotics, natural interfaces, 3D printing, Internet of Things and cognitive system, next generation, security, all those millions of applications in the third platform, mobility, cloud, social business, big data analytics, everything converging to our IoT. If you take that convergence of consumer, business and industrial internet. If you take consumer internet, that Facebook and YouTube and everything, we are that is mainly our consumer. We are depending on that social media. And if you take that industrial internet, that is if you take so many branch of industries, they'll be having it, and they want to collect the warehouses detail and what is happening, and from one country to country they want to communicate. Everything can be done with the industrial internet. And then coming to the business internet, through WebEx, Google and also this Amazon services and everything, we are able to do the businesses and everything. Therefore converging everything to with the help of a networks now. Therefore with the networks means we are able to use all those application services and biomedical equipment, scanners, printers, RFID tag, RFID reader, wireless sensor nodes, machine to machine, healthcare, all those things with the help of this application, PC, tablet, telephone, smartphones, and also tablet, that is server, and 4G technologies, 5G technologies, Wi-Fi facility. With all those, we are able to do this IoT. Therefore, we can say that Internet of Things, cooperating systems, robotics, machine to machine, RFID, cyber physical systems, that is the other term given to Internet of Things. We are able to communicate and everything with the physical devices, that we call it as a cyber physical systems, software agents, all those technology converging into our Internet of Things, cloud computing, everything together is interlinked. And then we can say that this IoT enabling technology, security, privacy, sensor networks, future internet, and also discovery services, all those things are IoT enabling technologies. Now we are saying about any new technologies, then there will be always some open issues. Therefore, what are the open issues of the IoT? Mainly that architecture. That is how we are going to frame all those chips and sensors within the system, and how we are going to communicate everything, and also what is the security within that, how we can have that privacy also, and if it is stored in some data centers or in servers, how we are going to govern that one, and any interoperability is there, transparency is there, and then here how we are going to connect the real and virtual world, and to do the communication, what type of spectrum we are going to use it, whether it is a high frequency, ultra high frequency, and also ISM standards. All those things are the main issues of our IoT. If you take that smart environments and smart spaces creation, that is the main idea behind that IoT. That is with the help of semiconductors and electronics, technology components, circuits, processors, and also sensors and networks topology, and also with the knowledge creation. Knowledge creation means what it is, whatever data we are getting it, we have to aggregate it, and with the data can be stored in cloud, and also the event management, data processing, everything have to be done with the help of the future networks. Future networks means what it is, this software defined networks, network overlay, virtualization, seamless service self-management, and with the help of sensors and actuators, micro sensors, nano sensors, biosensors, all those things we are able to create our smart cities, smart transport, smart building, smart energy, smart living, and smart health. Here, if you see this Internet of Things is coming under this smart planet. Smart planet means what it is, green environment. The environmental sensors are going to find out any water leakage or power leakage, and also any forest fire happening, and what is the pollution monitoring, and also weather monitoring can be done effectively with the help of the smart planet. And smart cities, that is lighting and water management. That is, if it is going to be a daytime, that lights have to be switched off, and then if it is going to be a nighttime, means lights have to be on, and also monitoring, security, traffic control. If in any particular place any accident happened, and because of that heavy traffic is there, then the other vehicles coming in the next time, it has to be diverted to other areas. That traffic control can also be done. And smart energy grid, that means what it is, if it is some industry area, there they will be in need of more electricity compared to the other areas. If it is a home area in the that is, if it, in this pandemic situation, everything is changed. Previously, what it is, daytime and all, the home is need of less power or electricity compared to the industry or education institution. They will be using more energy. And but now what it is, if it is totally changed. Nowadays, what it is, in all the homes, they are using lots of electricity compared to the industry or education institutions and everything. Therefore, where it is needed, there they have to divert the power and everything. That is the with the help of smart grid, we are able to do that. And also the smart transport, as we have electrical mobility, high speed trains, and depends on that infrastructures are also available. And smart buildings, that is depends on the outside temperature. We are able to either increase the temperature or decrease the temperature of the houses or the buildings. That can be done. And also in many malls, you might have seen that when you are entering, the lights is switch on in a place, and also water is coming with the help of the sensors and etc. Everything is what it is with the help of the sensors. That is with the help of the Internet of Things. And also here, smart industry, I can give you an example. There is a zero labor industry like that they have created for a Coca-Cola, any cola company. In that, what it is, they have defined that is exactly at 9 a.m. the switch is on. Then immediately the bottles are washed and it is ready to fill the liquid. And then that cola liquid will be prepared in a separate place automatically. And then how much gas pressure and everything have to be there. Everything is mixed, and then now it is poured. This much 500 ml means that 500 ml, like that the bottle is moving. And I hope you are able to imagine the situation. Water that cola liquid is filled in that one. Then it is packed with the cover and everything, and it is bundled, and it is going out readily available to take it from the industry. Now here, without any human intervention, everything is happening automatically. That is known as a zero labor factory. And at north side, they have created one such zero labor factory also. Therefore, like that is the main advantage of this smart industry. And also in the smart healthcare system, the people can be monitored. That is the old person or a patient, and everyone from anywhere they can be monitored with the help of the sensors, and their health, their temperature, their pressure and everything that can be monitored, and immediately the needed things can be done for the persons. Therefore, that is the smart healthcare system. And everything comes under the smart living. Here, what it is, nowadays in this particular situation, again, that malls are closed and no movies and but no one have any difficulty in seeing a movie and because of some Netflix, Amazon, and so many other TV and Hotstar. So many applications are available. With that, we are able to see the entertainment, and everything is possible only because of the smart technology. And with that, we are always connected to all those places. We are no way affected by anything. That is with the help of this smart technologies. And then this is another example of a smart world illustration. Here, this one, what it is, if you see, Libelium smart world. One second. Yes, thank you. Yes, this is a smart world illustration. You can see that Libelium smart world. Here, the air pollution, forest fire reduction, and also this sportsman care, structural health, and also the smart phones reduction, electromagnetic levels, traffic congestion, and perimeter access control, radiation levels, smart roads, and water leakages, waste management, golf courses, everything can be controlled, and everything with the help of this smart technology. This is one example of a smart world. And then here, everything is embedded in internet energy applications, because for internet and everything we need the power or the electricity. Therefore that electricity can be used in a proper way with the solar power, and also with the proper usage we are able to embed everything internet energy applications. Here, if you see that applications with the societal needs and market segments, we are having that application side, infotainment, communication, security, energy, transport, health. You know, all those things we are using this market. That is, what are that personal health monitoring, driver monitoring, biosensors under the health, and transport, that is smart key. Nowadays, if any person is stealing the bike, immediately with the mobile phone we are getting alarm, and we are able to lock the bike, and we are able to stop the bike. That is possible with a smart key and automatic collection. And also these energy sector, power efficiency, with the help of a smart metering we are able to find out where it is needed, where any block is there, everything can be controlled. And also smart sensor tag, engine management, e-government, and communication, wireless connectivity, and to use ultra low power also, and infotainment with a connected vehicle. Everything is possible under the IoT and real-time applications. If we take this industrial internet application, this industrial world, it is in networks, fleets, and facilities, machines, with all those things, intelligent devices. It is making the finding it of the intelligent systems. With that, it is able to do the intelligent decisions also. And in the network, for the optimization of network, for fleet optimization, and also facility optimization, and also asset optimization. Therefore, this digital world is helping for the industry in a very nice way. If you start with the industrial data systems, it is collecting the data, and the data is analyzed, and then with the remote centralized data visualization, they are able to find out what are the next step, or what action they have to do it to control all those industry setup. This cloud-based IoT big data application, that is, we are massively monitoring, and then real-time actionable insight can be done, and with the help of an observation, we are able to do the performance in an optimized way, and proactive and reactive measures can be taken, and prescriptive and descriptive steps can be taken for IoT big data applications. And then if you take main requirements of IoT platform, it is scalability, because here we need to, that is, already it is 50 billion. In a very short time, we may reach to the 100 billion. Internet of Things can be connected. That means here, that means the things can be connected. The scalability is much more needed, and this is for the real-time application with the security and privacy, and also with the intelligent and dynamic. That is, the humans have to react upon the data collected in an intelligent way. With the help of an artificial intelligence, machine learning, we are able to do dynamic decisions, and with the help of a distributed and decentralized. Distributed and decentralized, that means what it is. If suppose if you take one particular industry, and then it is having some 5 divisions, each division will be having a decentralized power. Immediately the person, if any fault is happening, that person can ask for a person to rectify the error, and everything that can be done immediately with the decentralization power. But anyway, all those informations are connected with the higher authorities. Therefore, they are able to see what is happening. Therefore, these are some IoT big data platform helps us to do everything in a proper timing and all. Therefore, if you come to the applications of IoT, the main goal of IoT is to automate the human life. If you take some few applications, building and home automation, manufacturing, medical and healthcare systems, media, environmental monitoring, infrastructure management, energy management, transportation, and better quality of life for elderly or patient people. let me have a break on this. We will see in the next video. We are able to see what are the real-time applications in a very detailed way. So far, we have seen what is an IoT and how it is, what is the structure of an IoT, how it is working, and what are the technologies it is using for doing that IoT performance. Therefore, and some of the field applications also we have seen. We will see in detail about the applications in the next video. Thank you.